All right, everybody, let's talk about something super exciting about sampling your way to success. It's more important nowadays to have a home-based business that works. It's more important to have income that comes in whether you get out of bed or not. I have a new saying. It's important to have income that comes in whether you can leave your house or not. I mean, you all know what's going on out there right now, right? Well, sampling your way to success is the best way that I know to do that. And sampling increases your chances of somebody making a purchase by over 2,000%. Okay. So about 2,000%. So sampling is a big deal. The big box stores like Costco and Sam's Club and all that, they figured it out a long time ago. I can't tell you how many times I walked into the store just to get my free samples and left with a whole shopping cart full of stuff, including the stuff I sampled, right? That's because sampling works. So let me just share this with everybody out there. This is really important. I'm hoping you hear this loud and clear. We're not looking for super salespeople, everybody. That's not what we're looking for. We're not looking for people that'll drive their friends crazy till they buy, or their family nuts until they buy, or any of that stuff. We don't want people that are super salespeople. This must be system driven, not personality dependent. So I'm going to show you a system right now in just a few minutes that will really enable anybody to have success doing this. Okay. Like I said, we're not looking for super salespeople. This is system driven, not personality dependent. So here's the thing. You can sample your way to success by giving away just 30 free samples in a month and teaching others to do the same. And you notice how I said 30 free samples. Everybody gives the samples away for free, right? And anybody can give something away for free. You find very little resistance when you say, hey, I've got this amazing product and I'd really like you to try it. Can I give it to you for free? Who's going to say no to that? And if it's one of your friends or family and they say no, you got to go find a new friend. No, I'm just teasing. I'm joking, right? But here's the thing, everybody. I picked one of our products that has been selling for months now, and people, the testimonials, the success stories that are coming in from this product is blowing our minds. Okay. If you've got a stiff neck or if your back hurts or anything like that, you rip open this little teeny packet, you put it on, and within 10, 20, 30 seconds, you start feeling relief. And then within 10 minutes or so, it's a shock to yourself how good you feel. Now, the reason why I picked this one is because you get 30 of these sample packets, right? Which is an individual use. You get 30 of those for only $29.97. It's only about $1 a day for you to give away these samples. So let me show you how it works, okay? You as one of our associates, which by the way is free. And everybody, if you're wondering if you heard that correctly, I want to make sure you heard that right. It's free. There's no gimmicks. There's no gotchas. There's no credit card needed. You just join CTFO for free, right? Then we highly recommend, if nothing else, you buy at least 30 samples to give out. And I'm showing you the price. There's no hidden things here. $29.97 if you choose to deal in the pain industry. And folks, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, right? Well, if you get your 30 samples and you start passing them out, you're definitely going to end up with some customers, folks, because people are going to love the product. But you know what else you're going to end up with? You're going to end up with people, and it's typically about 10% that want to do what you're doing. In other words, they're going to say, hey, I could give these little packets out for free. I want to do this too. And they're also going to be thinking, man, I know people that need this. I know people that are in pain. Well, if you give out 30 in a month and you have just 3 people that want to do what you're doing, now you've got 3 associates that joined for free, no gimmicks, no gotchas. They got in for free, and they all bought even just one of these bags of 30 samples each. Now those 3 people are armed with what? Yes, 30 samples each, 90 to hand out. As they're giving them out over the month, guess what? They should have about 10% of the people that say, hey, I want to do what you're doing. This is awesome. I love blessing people with free stuff, and people need this. Nobody wants to live in pain, right? Well, if that happens, now you're going to have 9 people on your team that, folks, you didn't even invite. You didn't even recruit. You didn't even give the samples to, right? The 3 people that you got gave it to them. But these 9 folks are going to be on your team, and they're going to be armed with what? 30 samples each. Now, I'm going to speed this up for you right now. I just wanted to make sure you catch the gist of just how powerful this is. If those 270 samples go out in the next month, they're going to have people that say, hey, I want to do what they're doing, about 27. And then when those people buy samples, it's going to just duplicate and duplicate and duplicate. Look at how crazy the numbers get. Now, folks, what I'm excited about is many, many things when I look at this, because I know this is creating financial freedom for people. But think about this. This is almost 100,000 samples that get given out on your team. That's basically on your behalf. Now, everybody's doing it for themselves, but because you got it started. See, you get paid here at CTFO, not just for what you do, but for what you start. And because you got this started, we call this many hands makes light work. And you got your three people who then got three, who got three, who got three. This could be almost 100,000 samples that are going out, gathering customers for you to earn residual income on. And folks, listen to this, for the rest of your lives. See, that's what you want. You don't want to work hard for 40 years and then retire on half of what you couldn't live on in the first place. You want to work hard for a year or two and then retire on more money than you ever dreamed of. That can happen. And guess what? You only had to pay for 30 of those over 100,000 samples, or oh, I'm sorry, almost 100,000 samples. And here's the thing, you get paid from all those samples that are being given away for free. See, we're teaching everybody to give them away for free. We truly believe it's better to give than receive, right? So give them away for free. But everybody's buying those samples. Now, yes, the price is inexpensive, only $29.97 or $1 a piece. But you know what, folks? Almost 50% of that goes into the comp plan here, the commission plan. And so you can make a lot of money doing this. And I'm going to show you that. And also, there's another thing too. You're not limited to just giving away 30 samples. If you want to speed this up or have this go even bigger, you can give away as many free samples as you want, right? The more people you help get what they want, you will naturally get what you want. Okay, look, think about this. See this big team of sample givers that you could have here? This in network marketing is a decent sized team in our industry, okay? But in our company, this is a very small team. Why? Because everybody gets in for free and because the prices are so good. You know, my favorite part of you having this team is that you only had to get 3 of them and get the ball rolling, right? So folks, there's a lot to be excited about here. Let me just show you this and then I'll wrap this part up for you. I'm just going to show you one of the ways you get paid from our average customer. Okay. This is from what our average customer spends. So if you have that team of associates that I just showed you, they're actually going to be customers themselves. They're going to want to buy the products, right? They're going to love the products. But whether these are customers or associates, as long as they're buying product, guess what your pay would be off of this small customer base here at CTFO? If they're like all the rest of our customers, if they're one of our average customers, folks, you'd be earning over $14,000 a month. Not a year, a month, right? How would that change your life? Especially if you didn't even have to get out of bed to get it. And you know what I like to say? Hey, what if 90% of this doesn't happen, but 10% does, right? What if I'm exaggerating and only 10% of this happens, everybody? That's still over $1,400 a month. How would that change your life if that was extra money, you know, just additional income coming in, right? Well, folks, I got to tell you, we've got a lot of people making a lot more than this here at CTFO. So this is definitely real. All right. The question I have for you is, would you spend about $1 a day for financial freedom? I just showed you a system where buying those samples for $1 a piece and giving them out at least one a day could make you financially free. Look, if you're worried about it, it even comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee. Do you guys know that you could buy your 30 samples here, pass them all out, keep the bag, and if for any reason you decide you're not happy with how it went, we'll give you your money back. Folks, we have the lowest returns in the industry, less than 0.25%. Why? Because our business opportunity is phenomenal. Our products work. That's why we have the lowest return. As a matter of fact, we have one of the highest reorder rates I've ever seen in any other company out there. So with that being said, look, after you give the free sample, we're also, when you join our company for free, going to give you a bunch of websites for free. No monthly charges for them, no gimmicks, no gotchas, okay? Here's one of them right now. This one goes with those pain packets that I just showed you. So you hand somebody that sample for free, and then remember what I said. I don't want you to be a super salesperson. I want you to follow up with them by giving them the website. Let the tools do the work for you. Let the samples and the websites and the videos do the work for you. Here, I'm going to take you to this site real quick. Look how beautiful this is, everybody. This website is what you get for free. And see how it says share bite up here? It'll have your name on there, right? Then they'll watch this video, a 2.5 minute video that explains what's so special about this product and how awesome it is, right? And then this explains all about the product and testimonials. And, it's just gorgeous. If you just look at this, it's beautiful. It's very professional. You will become a super salesperson and extremely professional immediately by joining our free business, right? But anyway, let the samples and let the websites do the work for you. Okay, so let me go ahead and come out of here and go back to the presentation. All right, everybody, we've got this saying here at CTFO. You've heard of this saying, go big or go home. Well, I'm saying out with the old saying and in with the new saying. What's the new saying? Instead of go big or go home, now it's go big from home. And you do that with CTFO. There's no reason why you can't make a living from your own house right now. We've given you all the tools. We've given you everything that you need, and we've given it to you for free. Folks, it never gets any better than that. So I just pray that this blesses your family like so many others all across America and the world right now. Everyone, Momentum 2021 is an event that we had just 10 days ago, and we launched a bunch of new stuff, and we gave you guys everything for free. There's a lot of great new stuff coming, but right now you have everything in your hands to have financial freedom. And I believe more important than that, to bless people with their health, right? Nobody can afford to get sick right now. Nobody has the time to get sick. And let's face it, nobody needs to make money from home more now than ever before, right? This is it. So everybody, let's go bless them. Let's go help people have a lot less stress and a lot more peace and joy in their life. Thank you so much for listening, everybody. God bless.